Hey everyone, I'm Texan Red Wolf, and I'm going to be running this garbage campaign for RE6. On my couch, I've got Solus, Persona, who was also just running the first two campaigns, and I've got Chad Thorson as well. He was doing the RE2 remake Claire A runs. So, just turn this offline, and we're go on the timer at in 3, 2, 1, go. So over the last two runs, you were hearing Solus and I meme the heck out of this run, and you'll see why.
That explains why there's a shitload of BSAA troops here.
We need to get out of the country without drawing either party's attention.
No, not at all. Chapter 2 is going to definitely be the killer of this, and with the lead up to that, every I'm gonna need people to keep track of how many deaths I get, because for every death that I get in snowmobile and the bike section of this campaign, I will donate $2. Forced vehicle sections that don't handle very well.
BSAA, what the hell are you shooting at?
Everyone in your platoon is one of those Juavo now. And you're dressed...
Man, look at this circus. You got any popcorn?
Roughly. It accelerates. It accelerates like duty, and it reverses perfectly. Going up hills, it can't do for some reason. Specifically, icy hills. Wait for some forced input stuff here, and jump down. We also want to make sure that Sherry keeps up with us, so every so often you'll see me yelling at her.
I'm on it!
Now, I'm going to grab a herb here, because I don't have a lot of herbs going on right now.
Looks like they're expecting us.
And you're definitely going to need it.
Agreed. We don't have a choice now.
So you got to be pretty careful on these edges, because you will fall off of them. I'm also probably doing things like really, really different than how Solus would do it, but it's just because we're doing a marathon safe situation.
Get out of the way.
Okay.
Alright, cool. She's on her way.
What are you waiting for?
Do I look like a circus acrobat to you?
It doesn't care.
Another way,
It's like,
just don't wander off too far.
Maybe I'll come to you properly.
I ain't running until I get my
Hopefully
money.
she handled that Juavo that was down there with her that I forgot to kill. She's dealing with it right now. Alright, cool.
Give me a hand.
This is starting to feel like work.
Go for it. You'll know the times when to do it. Thank you for the donation, Sora. I will quit RE6. I'm retiring after this for a little bit.
You don't know the half of it. Last I checked, my employers had a tank
And it's going to be induced from rage because of Jake's campaign. For me, it's a little bit harder to get the Magnum swaps proper because I'm used to doing swaps for Ada, which is with the shotgun. So the recoil on that I'm far much way used to compared to this. I also didn't fall off the bridge leading up to this area, so that's pretty good. Is it good, Spaghetti?
What the hell? Not one of those roided out freaks, you morons!
So as I mentioned, like, quite a bit during Solus's runs is, it was all just leading up to this nightmare. There are very subtle death triggers throughout Jake's campaign that even I don't know how to avoid half the time because they're so small that it's like, wait a minute, how did that happen?
What do you think?
And most of that happens on bridges where you suddenly fall off for no reason even though you're completely on the plank. And in Snowmobile where you can just get crushed by an avalanche even though you're 10 feet away from it. Oh, and here comes our protagonist, which is Ustinok. Pretty much crappier Nevi. Oh.
Here goes nothing!
Oh boy, that might be a thing.
There's always something with women!
I should be able to, G, are we able to transition real quick?
What the hell is...
I don't... Are we good? Did they transition?
He's tracking us.
Okay,
Well,
I'll just keep
technically
going.
You.
Audio issues. Excellent.
Look.
Sorry, everyone.
Get out there.
This place looks like it's gonna collapse too. Somebody ought to call the building inspector.
Yeah. Boy,
Working on
it's
it?
even colder in here than it was outside.
Okay.
Roger.
Someone nudge G.
Damn it! They found us.
Shit. Don't these assholes have anything better to do?
I'm not too sure what to say right now, but here, unfortunately, we've got audio issues real quick, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use this grenade launcher and then the Magnum to quick kill Ustinok.
I don't think he's too keen on us leaving.
We'll just have to get
Or
over
all
it
of
then,
it.
huh?
One of the two.
You haven't...
Silent backup? Yeah, Yay! Yay, silent backup.
I swear, this by the minute. But at least you're still safe. We've got a lot riding on us.
3 years ago, I thought I was gonna die in the jungles of South America. Enemy had us surrounded. Before I knew it, everyone on my team was dead. I'd lost my gun in the scramble. This bastard comes at me with a knife. He thought I wasn't even worth a bullet.
Why are you telling me this?
Man, dying on a blade is the last way you want to go. Ugh. Bitch. Looks like me. We don't get a say in how we die. It's just how it goes.
Okay,
I know what you signed up for.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
Dying for
So
money
we're
is one thing.
coming
That's my
up
choice.
on
But dying for
the
no
giant
good
fight
reason?
where we interact with Chris for Jake's campaign, and I'm gonna attempt to do the same trick that that Solus attempted if I didn't pause in
Those
front
three
of me.
anti-aircraft turrets are holding us at bay.
It probably won't end up working, but it's going to be worth a shot. We just have to deal with this issue of Chris and Pierce taking him down incorrectly.
Target's over here!
No, work properly. I think
We'll
that's
give you a
that.
hand.
But that's okay.
Out of the question! You need to get to safety!
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I need a scene transition
Chances of survival were higher
to
when
be
I was
able to do that
fortunate.
and stuff. Sorry, we're trying to deal with audio issues at the same time. Is everything going on? So we're not gonna get the trick that I was trying to Solus was able to get. It's extremely hard with Jimmy. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kill him. So he's dead. So we don't have to deal with him. All we have to deal with is these guys here that are going to attempt to stop Finn from dealing with this problem. Which has to be pretty quick. Nope, I was wrong. He's still taking his time. So we'll just keep doing this. Yeah, no, the bomb that Solus was able to get in Chris's campaign was extremely quick. I'm gonna try and like relay what everyone else on the couch is saying to the best of my abilities.
Just need a little more time!
Mouse input change. Okay, hold on.
Charges are set! Everyone get back!
Okay, hold on. Yeah, keep moving. Real quick, Chad, can you see if you can get video game roulette to transition? So that my Steam page.
Target!
We're currently talking about voice actors, and Troy Baker and Matt Mercer being good picks for the characters that they're playing in this. Troy Baker plays Jake, and Matt Mercer plays Leon. I'm doing multitasking the best that I can. So we're gonna come up here. We're gonna do the same thing. This is kind of just rehashing Chris's the section of Chris's campaign that we saw Solus do, which is fine. It can be RE6 can be pretty redundant in that sense, where you have to re-see a bunch of stuff.
Guns now, but it's gonna take a while. See if you can buy me some time. Just need a little more time.
Ah, co-op. It would have been a beautiful thing. Alright, cool, thank you. I want to say it's not a marathon if we don't have tech issues at some point in time, at least once a day. Yeah, keep going. Alright, so I'm just gonna kill these guys pretty quickly. Keep them off of Finn. Hopefully Finn is almost done. Hello. Finn is very close to being finished. It's the one thing that I really dislike about this campaign is that there's a lot of waiting.
Charges are set! Everyone get back!
I think he's
Good job,
talking to
Alpha.
someone
One
else.
gun left. There's another giant BOW closing in on your location.
It's the one we lost at the Two of Hearts. Alpha, prepare to engage.
Yeah.
Only one to go. Everyone into that underground passage.
I'm sorry that you guys got banished to the Shadow Realm. That's on my that's on my end. So right now, I'm going to be looking for a green herb and a red herb that I was told are around here. There's the green herb right over there. Because I'm going to need health when it comes to part 4. In the back there, guys? Alright, sorry. There's this tunnel section is very frustrating. Alright, we're almost there, I'm gonna say. We're getting close. Alright. Well, we missed the, I think I missed the red herb. That's fine. We'll just keep going. We're doing our best. So again, it's pretty much rehashing Chris's campaign. That's the only unfortunate part for most of Chapter 1 in Jake, is that you have to do something that you've already done before. Down. Came out. And whoa, hello. If I go quiet, everyone, I'm just focusing. I apologize in advance for that. We were just waiting for him to throw a car over here so that I'm able to get on top of him. So just gonna throw this car. Let him get electrified. Oh no, he didn't. He already did it. Up. Oh. He falls down at some point very soon. Because we want to be able to get Soul to Scott for Chris. But we're just going to take it afterwards.
Everyone get back!
Now, I'm just going to lay into him with a bunch of magnet rounds and hopefully get him down proper. See that gets him.
Can't land until you take care of that other BOW. We'll try to hit it from the air, see if it has any weaknesses.
Shooting.
Targeting those exposed organs.
Big old problem trying to alright, well, we didn't get the cutscenes, but Big Boy here is done. We're going to make some meds. We did have another green herb available. Let's go.
What was that?
He's gonna come here. I'm also gonna grab
My gut's
the
going
health
so
kit there.
bad.
And if
Here
I
it
remember
comes.
correctly, Usnak's gonna come out of this this one.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, so much health is definitely needed in this run,
Have to
but they
shoot
don't
him off or
always
he'll
give
bring
you a
us down.
lot.
Get 50 million. I'm not working for it a little.
Leon, Ada, and I believe Chris get way more health spam than Jake does. Close. Okay, cool.
Jump to the next chopper!
So if you just spam Magnum at Ustanok there, you're able to just deal with this super quick. And a fun way that I learned how to do this is this next part where it wants you to do the turret section, just spam Magnum at Ustanok and it'll go down in 3 hits. You're also going to hear my stick wiggling a lot.
This just gets better and better.
Yeah, so the weapon swapping is pretty much recoil canceling, and it allows it so that I can shoot faster. So that I don't have to wait for the recoil to be dealt with.
Get your own helicopter, asshole!
I just spam A here because really it doesn't matter when you hit A. So. You know what? That's actually a pretty good time. I'll take that. Also, unlike Solus, I do not have everything filled up. I use skill set 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Jake because I'm a minimalist with this stuff, and then 1 and 2 are for Ada's run. By the way, keep reading me stuff from chat. I don't have it up. All right. Here is the worst part of this run. Chapter 2 is painful. So the first thing that we're going to end up having to do is find 3 sets of data chips. Now, the optimal way of doing this is getting a snowmobile from one of the enemies. I'm not going to do that. The only time that I'm going to do that is to meet the incentive that the speaker Green gave, which was getting on the snowmobile and riding down the ice hill backwards.
Found me, isn't it?
There are 3 data chips. I lost them in the crash. The locator will pinpoint each one's position.
I've never driven
Find
this
your
thing
gear,
off the cliff.
and then I brew us up a nice hot pot of coffee.
Solus just asked me in the chat to if I've ever fallen off the cliff with the snowmobile. I can say that I have not done it yet,
Jesus.
but
What are these
knowing
nasty
marathon
little
luck, it'll
There's
probably happen.
Guavo, and they're encased in a cocoon. When they hatch, well, isn't pretty.
Wow, those are real pretty, and we're gonna. We don't. They don't hinder us in any way, shape, or form. Going this way. Sorry. Am I going this way? No, I'm going up this way. Sorry. The mountain pass is very confusing to get through. It is not user friendly. There's a lot of snow that you're gonna see right now. Yeah, I'm just glancing up at the map, squinting very hard. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get our snowmobile guy here real quick. And I will do that incentive for the speaker. But I'm basically gonna run, and you'll see why I'm doing that. Alright. Yes, C-Virus is a mess. Alright. Here we go. Now, turning around. Oh, yeah. See, this is why this is bad. This is a very. You know what, speaker? I hope that's good enough of an ice slide for you. Because it's not happening again. We slid down backwards. I hope that's enough. Perfect. First try. No, I'm not gonna drive it off the cliff. That would, I'm not dying. Okay, so I'm gonna get back on this, and I'm gonna show you guys why this is terrible. Okay, so I'm accelerating, and it's struggling. Okay, you said to wiggle. I'm trying to wiggle. Yeah, this is why I'm not doing that. All right, we're leaving. We're getting off we're just running. We're running for it because that's going to be faster in the long run. At least in this case, marathon safety.
This little thing is chock full of data on me, huh? 2 left.
So, I'm gonna, yeah. No, I know. I know. Can you transition?
3, 2, 1. And we are going to be live in 3, 2, 1. Take it away.
All right. Hey, everyone. We're back with proper audio. I'm going to let Zombie, who's our host, redo his intro and whatever else he ended up missing because of this.
And I'll wait for your countdown to restart the timer.
Go for it. Just go.
Yeah, let's go with the timer first here real quick before I do my spiel.
All right.
All right. So, hello everybody. My name is Zombie Punk, and I am your host for the next 2 runs. I've said this once before, but hey, we were banished to the Shadow Realm early, but we're free now to make you all smile. And as you all already know at this point, this is Texan Red Wolf doing a Jake New Game Plus run of Resident Evil 6, and he's been doing great so far, hasn't he, Chad?
Absolutely.
But real quick before I jump into the charity that we are all raising money wonderfully for and some of the donations that need to be read out, Texan, you care to introduce the other people that were banished?
Okay, so the other people that were banished to the Shadow Realm because my Blue Eyes White Dragon was too strong is Chad Thorson, who was our RE2 Claire A runner, and then Solus Persona, who ran the first 2 campaigns of RE6.
Hello there. Let's be honest, we all know the real reason why we were banished. Because it's Jake's campaign.
To be fair, if anything were to go wrong, it would need to be Jake's campaign.
We've been hyping it up, it gotta go wrong.
I think we can blame all the problems on Jake Wesker. Let's just do...
Exactly, it's all Jake's fault. God.
His edgy persona and okay looks have caused the game audio to have mishaps. That's exactly...
Oop. Almost jumped there. Didn't want to do that. Gotcha. All right. So what I'm going to do real quick, right here, not pause, I'm going to restart, refresh the checkpoint because it's going to bring Sherry closer to me because all that running I did, she lagged behind. She didn't care. She was being super slow.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
She probably sitting there fighting an enemy somewhere on top of the mountain.
Yeah, she didn't
or
care. She didn't want
to...
So would this be a good point to... Would this be a good point to go ahead and go into those donations we missed then?
Yeah, go for it. Go for donations.
Wonderful. So real quick, what we are raising money for this wonderful weekend is for the Bail Project. And what they do is they pay bail for people who are legally presumed innocent and whom a judge has already deemed eligible for release from jail before trial contingent on paying bail. So they're out there helping out people that need it, that are maybe down on their luck, tight on funds, what have you. They're helping those people out, and given the climate the world's in right now, we need that more than ever. So all the money you all have raised over the weekend, all of you out there, watching, donating, being awesome like that, thank you so very much for that. But we do have a $20 donation from Kakusa Sora saying, Texan, my boy, just to let you know, Sora is always watching. I'm so proud of you. Hope you're having fun in your run. And by the way, don't quit RE6. Let's get this donation train started. # Black Lives Matter. And then after that, we had an $18.16 donation from Namajna G. Told my cousin about the marathon, thought it was a great cause. She's a big fan of the original Resident Evil games, so she decided to chip in as well. Good luck to all the runners today on the rest of the runs, and have a great rest of the marathon, everyone. Let's get to 10K hype!
Hype!
We got one more donation if you got a moment.
Yeah, go for it. Right now we're just killing guys. We are very close to snowmobiles, so...
I'm getting ready.
Alright then, we got a $10 donation from the speaker. Sliding tax, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
I made sure to slide again for you, speaker.
He secretly appreciate it. As long as you also,
Alright, everyone get your counters ready because this is Death City. I say that,
right here. So don't worry, I'll be right here keeping you accountable.
Oh, man, remember every death is $2.
Yeah, that cabin section is based on kills, so you have to kill everything before you move on.
So to try and avoid deaths,
We'll make it. Just keep going.
what I do is I try and stay just far enough behind Sherry that I don't run into her or cause collision with her AI, because her AI is not friendly. And I'm also going to angle my camera in this fashion because, oddly enough, it makes the snowmobile section a little bit more easy to get through, especially when you're going through trees. Ooh.
Text, would you say the snowmobile section is a big wall for a lot of speedrunners wanting to
Yes.
Yes.
That probably mainly for the PC version, PS3, and it's honestly just a wall for casual play. Like in general, let's just
So this is also another place where I was talking about those small little death triggers. If I get too close to the right and too close to the left, the avalanche will eat me alive, even though it's very far away from me. Which is based off of FPS, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 30 FPS, you would have already been dead. Straight up. If you hit a tree once, you're dead.
Alright.
Now, the part that you probably might die on is going to be this next section coming
Is this
up.
next section. So I made a mistake. I'm ahead of Sherry. She's going to bonk me, and I'm going to try and take this as slowly as I possibly can, because if not, we're screwed. Number one, there it is.
I was going to say...
It was close. I was very close to the end. It's that section that always gets me.
I will tell you, for PC, don't go on the one you go on, go to the bottom one, like the one on the right. It's a lot more stable to do at 120 FPS to go on the one on the right side.
This is not a good idea!
Like, yeah, that one area where you die, like, just go to the one on the right.
Yeah, we're gonna keep up over here on the right. Hopefully we don't get nuked by this, because that always gets me. Alright, cool. We only hit one death.
Yeah, for 120 FPS, for some reason you have to go to the right one. 60 and 30, you can go to the left one, which is what I normally did for like PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be fine. But yeah, for PC, you gotta go to the right one.
Big thing going up, I needed to turn my volume up a crack.
Nice acoustics. Watch your step.
I wonder how deep this mine goes.
This section's a little bit stressful for me because I just learned this game like this campaign like a week ago. So I'm gonna try the risky strats, but at the same time I may avoid them.
What does it take to kill that thing?
I was gonna say, that second one, like the latter half of this, like once you jump down, it's really finicky because of the, there's a hitbox with the smog. Like the little smoke effect, it has a hitbox that they can block you, sadly. So I've had that happen.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill that guy, and I'm going to purposefully make noise and kill this guy so that I have a straight shot.
Quick,
But first we're gonna hide. We're gonna hide in the trash where this campaign belongs.
Oh, you don't do it and then jump down? Then hide in that one character? Okay, you don't. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not doing the risky biscuit stuff.
No, not yet. We're doing safety strats.
Yeah, normally what I would do is I go in, quick shot that first one you did, and literally run to the next section to jump into the canister down there.
There it is.
But it's risky, but the next part of this is risky if you do it the way I do it, because like I said, sometimes the smog hit effect is bad.
Yeah, it's very finicky from what I've learned. But the section after this, where is actually like very simple to do, and it took me a bit to get used to it. So I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I actually don't know how you do this, so this is gonna be interesting to see. Are you gonna immediately kill the second one, or what you doing?
Yeah. The way that I try and do this is I come up around here. I try and get this guy to come as close as he can, shoot him, run, and then hide. So.
Shit, he found us.
I'll say usually it'd probably be easier to use a pistol.
quick, hide!
Uh,
I've had too many runs die because too many practice runs specifically die because of that.
Because Usnak decided to drill you a new hole. So that's what it is. That's literally just drilling. I am curious to see how you do with that one sliding section.
If I didn't need you alive.
Because that one's also a lovely death toll.
The sliding
like the
section.
One, like the one where Usnak chases you and you have to slide underneath.
Yeah. You have to be pixel perfect with your slides in this section. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Come on, Sherry.
I think
hurry up.
actually, if you end up making too much noise or get caught, I think 3 times. I think the 4th time, Usopp will automatically find you. You're just dead.
Seriously? Jeez, this guy doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, it's an instant death if he finds you. Like, if he finds you, it's an instant death. If he catches you, it's instant death.
Sure can move fast for something that
You
size.
have no chance against Ustanok, even though Jake says that he's built like a tank.
It's only when the story requires it. God.
It's only when the plot. Yeah, it's only when it's convenient for the.
Dude, I mean, like, he suplexes Usopp at one point to do it right. It's so weird looking.
So I'm gonna wait for this little shadow dude to move. I'm gonna hop down, and we're gonna run. Alright, we're gonna get caught by this guy. It doesn't matter. We're right by the stairs, and...
Shit, he found us.
Yeah,
Come up
basically,
here.
it's better to,
Quick.
like, trigger the getting caught, whether, like, with either with a quick shot or something, and just, running over. Because Jerry will teleport you once you open that door up there.
Okay, so here he comes. And she's...
The bugs are basically his trackers to try and find, Sherry and Jake.
Alright, this is a very stressful portion, so I'm gonna need quiet.
Well.
This is the slide.
Yeah, this is the slide I was referring to earlier.
Shit! Run!
And we got it. Alright, we're good.
Nice. Yeah, that section is very tricky. Because it's like we were mentioning, it's very pinpoint accurate of like when you have to do it. And the thing is, Sherry will have it to, like, sometimes she'll be straight in the middle of it, and if you slide into her, it'll bounce you back. It's
Yeah.
so
Can't
weird.
go anywhere
I hate
without
when games do that.
Yeah, you're not able to, what am I thinking? You're not able to, slide at the same time as Sherry, or else you'll miss it, but you can't slide too much ahead of Sherry. No, too much behind Sherry, or else you'll miss it. And you'll crawl, and he'll grab you and just ream
you're
you.
dead. Yeah, that's a really common, referring to Savage, that's a really common trope in a lot of games, sadly, where they're invincible for, like, at certain points, at other points you can fight them just fine. It's a really bad game trope.
I think I gotta hide right here, and we're gonna trigger it. So we trigger that remote bomb so that Sherry can get the key that she needs. And he just kind of ignores us. He just runs straight for that bomb.
I would say, this is a chapter that's faster to be Sherry because of dialogue triggers at the beginning and this section. Because if you're Sherry, you can just, of course, you get to it instantly. She will not move to that body until you, like, distract him. And if you play this as Sherry, you can run straight to go, like, all the way around. It's risky, and if you go too close to Usopp, he will kill you.
Ustanok is, like, to me, is the most intense like, monster to deal with in this game.
Until you play No Hope with the chainsaw.
There's a chainsaw?
Yeah, the one Jake in Ada Chapter 4.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Chainsaw Dude is rough.
You're sitting there going like, what chainsaw? I'm like, that, like, just, it's like in one chapter.
Are you talking about Chainsaw Boy? Chainsaw Boy messes up a lot of Ada runs, but...
Guys, he's like a sales rep that won't take no
Play
for
your
an
Ada
answer.
reverse card and chainsaw.
I think RE6 was like, they had a chainsaw guy in Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. That sounds like a good idea.
This is
you
what the
can't
fans really
kill
like. Let's do more.
Now, for some reason, I'm just thinking of the Chainsaw Frankenstein from the Nintendo 64 Castlevania game.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm also trying not to wiggle my controller too hard because you guys will hear it.
Think this'll stop him?
Oh, so you gotta do a little bit.
Yeah, wiggle. Yeah.
Motor's always good. I don't know, Capcom has a very, really not good at doing certain things. They look like different, some slides. That's a whole other time.
Now we're gonna. It's random when it starts switching to A.
No, it'll switch when Usna does that little, like, roar animation.
Alright.
Like that one, right there. That's the A.
That was clean.
Trigger.
Is that the exit?
Yeah, Basic Jake's campaign is literally QTE.
Once we get to
Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
barely.
joking.
QTE, the
His
campaign.
the last thing in his chapter is a giant QTE. Like in his campaign, the last
right,
thing is
yeah,
the
I remember that.
QTE Central. Which, by the way, I can't wait for those frame drops because I've never seen anyone play this game in Jake's campaign for that final section and have it be stable.
Yeah,
with frame
no.
rates.
It drops
It is
and there's
so
a lot of
bad.
screen tear.
Oh, it's so bad. Like I said, I've seen nobody like have it to where. Alright, this is chapter 3. I'm curious to see how you do this.
I'm pretty sure I do chapter 3 the exact same way that you do it. Just my melee is trash.
I was gonna say,
There you go. There's the.
pretty stellar. Yeah, you don't do his actual hand-to-hand. You do the default melees.
It's because his special stance, the power stance is it's too powerful. I haven't figured out how to do it correctly, so I just do the simple
It's been a real
stuff.
slice of heaven.
His hands are usually against living things.
Didn't they have a scene like this in one of the Resident Evil movies?
Probably.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The White Room of Death, and this is actually a raid mode stage in Rev 2, and if you play it on like 360 and PS3, this room is so bright that you can see everything, like so long, like everything closed.
Speaking
So
of.
question for you, Tex.
Yes.
Speaking of, what are 6 things you'd rather be doing than playing Resident Evil 6?
I would rather be watching the live action movies.
I think you would rather be watching me suffer through all of this.
Yeah. No, I would. Actually, there's 7 things that I would rather be doing. I would rather be watching all 6 Resident Evil live action movies, and the 7th thing would be watching Soulless have to do this instead of myself.
Thing is, I'm gonna have to do it eventually anyway, and I will be streaming it, so I bet you'll be excited to see that.
I'll be there.
Well-
I'll be laughing at you the entire time.
Oh, don't worry, I'll even link you and let you know when I start. Be like, by the way, here's some Jake New Game Plus, and I just see you immediately going like, I'm here.
I'm here for it. Suffer. Right, we're just
Did
kind
you
of waiting.
say suffering?
We're waiting right now, Zombie. So if you got any donations, you're good to go.
We got no new ones just yet, but by all means, everybody, we are only, what is it? Let me do bad math real quick. Roughly about
No.
$1,682 away from our 10K goal to get some tofu action going. How many vegans we got out here today? You want some
Plus-
tofu? We got your tofu.
Shoot, I didn't kill him fast
Go on,
enough.
yeah. We want the tofu run. I will be running the tofu later with video game roulette. Let's meet that donation incentive so we can see some bean curd action, guys.
Plus,
But
cross
it looks like
square.
one is
Sherry,
I'll say
Sherry, please. Oh my God, Sherry, please. Sherry.
one. It's 1, 2, and third one yet. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
What the hell is going on?
You have to literally.
What's wrong with
Seriously.
Sherry? Like,
I don't care. I don't care.
is
We
she
don't
having
care.
a stroke?
It's fine. It's fine.
Is she
Sherry's
okay?
fine.
I am worried about Sherry's well-being right now.
She's fine.
She
It's
needs
fine.
medical attention, obviously.
No, Sherry. I'll give her medical attention, but it's not going to be the right kind.
He's gonna give her the old Yeller treatment. It's time to go out behind the shed.
Pretty much.
no.
Yeah, that's where we're at. I have never had that happen to me in the entirety of this
I've
game, and I'm
never
very
seen
upset.
that in my life. I love that.
What am I using? I'm using that.
She still made it for you, I think.
I hate her so much. Like, hold up. Sherry.
Are you
All right, I'm sorry. It needed to happen. So remember how we were talking about Sherry being, good and being able to handle herself in this video game? Yeah, no, everyone wrong. He doesn't. Yeah, he drops the key. So now we're gonna go on a metal hunt. We're gonna get a bunch...
Oh, you don't kill him with a grenade launcher?
Should I do the grenade launcher?
Usually it's better because sometimes he will transform to the lizard dude, and the grenade
yeah,
launcher.
right.
Yeah, the grenade launcher will cancel out the transformation. Magnum has a risk of doing it.
All right, well, we're gonna go with that. Like I said, I just learned this run like a week ago.
I was say it's usually for the first guy you kill. I think everything else should be okay with the Magnum, however.
All right.
But if you want to stick with the grenade launcher, I mean it doesn't matter.
At this point, probably. All right, we're going to grab a metal in here. I do this probably differently than what Solus does, but it's fine. It's fine.
The live action movies are mean. But I think it just depends on who you talk to. This game, like I said, is very frustrating to run. If you play casually with a friend co-op, it's actually not that bad. For speedrunning at a point, like I said, Jake's campaign is the pinnacle of please end me.
It's the pinnacle of action games. Let's be real.
I mean, with
We
a
all know
character
that
as edgy as this.
We all know the pinnacle of action games is Superman 64. God, get it right.
Of course. That is perfection in every
That is game
definition.
design. That is key game design that everyone strives for. Not the original RE2. No. We need Superman 64.
No, that's gonna go back to the bedroom.
This is going back to the bedroom of where you belong.
Pain, agony.
You do the weirdest roundabout.
It's because I don't know it. I don't know it very well. It's
That's true. You learned it in a week.
Yeah,
Jake's
I had to learn this in a week. Just remember that.
Jake and Ada's campaigns are definitely the hardest in the game. Jake's is definitely the hardest.
I'll tell you this.
We
took a lot of money to
we
build something
padded
this
Jake's Ada's run, which is good, but I'll be able to do Ada's run fairly quickly. So all of that padded time. Oh my god! All that padded time goes to
Juke Mala.
sorry. All that padded time goes to Jake.
So which of the
State
4
Farm.
campaigns is the easiest one?
3
Ada.
times for the West.
Wow.
No,
geez.
in terms of like if you're talking about actually
To the
playing
east.
it, probably Leon and Ada. Now, if you're running Leon's the easiest. Ada has a lot of their refined tricks, and there is one in chapter 2 where you can skip. He's going to be doing it differently. He's going to be using the crossbow.
Okay.
There is
I know what they
a
look
trick
like.
you can do with the
Now we
grenade
find the
to
rest.
like bypass it entirely. Ada has a lot of very precise tricks to her. So the skill base, Ada's the hardest. Jake's the hardest because
So,
memes are real.
what they have you doing for the past
Leon's
6
is the
months?
easiest to learn.
You name it.
And I would originally,
Trying to
I originally
research
said
the
Chris's
virus I'm
campaign
carrying.
until the
Same thing
we
I
figured out we
learned
could
from
do the gun
Dragon
torrents on
It's just as
PS4
shitty the second
and
time.
onward, like PS4, and it does work on
sorry.
PC, but it's a little bit again finicky. So
By the way, I just want to point something out. Neo Leda said, I can't believe people hate this game really that badly, to the point of preferring the live-action movies over it, and I stand by those words.
Hey, those
It
live
is
action
not-
movies are perfect.
Perfectly dumb, yes.
No,
They're
they knew what they were. They knew what they were, G-Virus, and that's why I love them.
I was gonna
Hex,
say,
I have one question for you. In the second movie, how did she find the perfect angle to get that motorcycle to the top of the church?
She has the T-Virus flowing through her veins.
memes.
By the way, we
action.
did just blow up a table just to get a medal. Anyways, continue.
Yep.
I'm just saying, there's taste in movies and taste in video games. We were just discussing before we went live on this run how I actually like the Super Mario Brothers movie. Fight me on that, all of you.
I was gonna say, it's derpy fun. Same with the Resident Evil live action movies.
1v1, Fox only, Final Destination, no items. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, no.
Make sure if you're playing Ultimate, play Joker.
I'm gonna get bodied, but at least I'll stand up.
I'll
Hey
stand
man,
up
you're
for my
standing up for what you
words.
believe in. That's
Exactly.
I'm a Ridley main. Fight me, bro.
I mean,
K-roll main fight.
the live-action movies are better than the CGI movies that they made.
Oh yeah,
I will
CGI movies
have-
are absolutely awesome.
I actually like the CGI movies though.
Sherry,
Actually, here's the thing. I prefer the CGI movies, but
Sherry.
they're more insulting than the live-action movies because they were actually made by Capcom.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last one with Chris and Leon, like, literally the whole movie's equilibrium. It's just gun kata.
I actually like Vendetta. It's so derpy. To the co-op door and press it. Like, keep on it.
Yeah, she finally moved. Thanks, Sherry, for being useless. Oh yeah, Sherry's a part of the BSAA now. She must be super great at her job.
No,
Runs
actually, no,
into
she's
doors.
not. Part of the. She's a secret agent. She becomes part of DSO by the end of
These guys
part
aren't
6.
much conversation.
Isn't she part of Leon's? Yeah, she's.
No,
like
no, she becomes part of DSO afterwards.
Oh.
All right, now we have to deal with this giant tank.
And God, Leon's like the grumpiest thing ever. Like that man hates everyone.
Oh yeah, he goes like on a drunken ramble, and he's
Like
just
that
like,
man hates everyone. That man basically saw 2020 coming, and he's like, "I'm done. I'm already done. I want out."
All right, let's go.
All right, are you gonna get memed by the tank?
What do you mean by the tank?
Will Sherry be absolutely destroyed by the tank?
Oh
or will
no,
you be
she
actually
won't.
Ran over.
Yes.
Come on.
Sherry said not today. I really think
She looked at
the
the god of
magnum
death.
to her body really made sure that she knew what to do.
Next time, do the grenade launcher. That's what you do.
No,
What about
I've
the
only
grenade
played this game
launcher?
once. I still think Pierce is the best character. Go.
Well, that's level. In terms of video games, in terms of taking class, what you need to do is you either need to add hot sauce, lots of hot sauce, or you need to just make a good PB&J with it.
That has never happened to me before.
Did you get run over?
I got blown up.
Ah, so you did get me by the tank.
I did, oddly enough.
At least you didn't die, because you got flown into the perfect area.
Oh, this campaign's just like, oh boy, let me test you today.
Well, basically, this is a research facility, so just like the American government, they probably have takes in the basement, takes in your backyard, takes probably in the fridge somewhere.
Why is there a tank in the closet? I have so many.
The tank just wrecked my health.
Yeah,
I
it
should
worked
get that
out.
back though for the next chapter, right?
Yeah, you'll get it back. So
All right, I'm gonna risk this. We're gonna do risky stuff now. Riolo
right.
in it.
Yes, exactly. You make a good chill sandwich. If you really want to make it extra good, just make sure you get like a Jill plushie or a Jill figure. Just top figure, top deliciousness.
So the speaker brings up a pretty good point here, and I just noticed it as well because I've actually never played Resident Evil 6 before. He just seemed to take out a can of hairspray and spray his buzz cut.
Yeah, they spray.
That's helpful.
Yeah, that's the first stage spray. They do it in 5 as well, where they spray it into your face. Like they spray it in their actual face. And I'm like, okay.
He just looked like he was trying to get himself a date, and he was like, I gotta get this hairspray.
I need to get ready for my idiot girlfriend over there. Is probably running into a wall again. Gotta get ready for that bike sequence that I'm ready and waiting for the count. Dive 10 more times.
Thanks for the opening.
No, then I'd have to just stop the run. I would just move on to Ada at that point.
Sherry,
You just skip the bike section, go to like 4-2. It's like, okay, we did the bike section, now we're trying the helicopter. We're all like,
What's the possibility of an out of bounds trick with the bike section? And have we...
there actually is a video, I think by Fluffy Quack.
Okay, that's a pretty good run. That's a pretty good time for that chapter. And we're gonna switch to the grenade launcher because we're gonna need that after bike.
Oh yeah, the bike death animation bugs out so bad. So steering
I watched your bike practice. It gave me PTSD, even though I wasn't.
Okay, never mind.
So all I'm doing is gently moving around and holding the right trigger. So if you've got any donations, go for it.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alright, we've got a $5 donation from JWR Harding. Quack, I promised I would stop donating for the sake of my wallet, but I really want this tofu run so bad. Tofu Run. Quack quack.
Oh, thank you, J-Dub.
Okay, Harding, you can't put quacks in your own donations without coming read them. Get in Discord right now.
Yeah,
Get
get
in
in
here,
Discord,
buddy.
give us the quacks.
Jake!
This city's going to hell in a handbasket.
Chris, can we get the Ducker Z emote, please?
Also, this
Well, if I
section,
come back to the ocean,
I'm not pulling the trigger or anything. I'm waiting for the AI to do this.
Oh
And
yeah, the AI does at the last possible second for both of them.
it's very stressful.
They'll never
This is
miss,
really
but it just
starting
takes
to
100
hurt.
years. But they do it the last
Next time I'll
second.
steal a limo.
I'm getting rid of it.
I'm ready for the helicopter
can, okay?
section to completely destroy, because this part of the campaign is where you can lose a lot of health.
Yeah. This part of the campaign also kind of trolls you with the helicopter because it can easily just be, it can body you, and you can whiff your grenade shots. And if you notice, Sherry isn't trying to shoot anyone in front of me, so we have to dodge these bottles by ourselves.
Well, you also have to dodge the cars, or you'll die instantly.
Yeah. Every so often, you will see me slow down just because the way that the acceleration works, it makes it very hard to like watch. So I will slow down during these sections so that I don't hit the cars.
And then there's me. I usually, for the majority of this, I go completely full speed except for like 2 sections.
Nope.
But I'm also more used to it than you are.
Look, this isn't pretty bad for doing it in a week. Oh, we got JW Harden in here.
Right, yeah, that's what I was like. I heard something.
Is this a good time to read my donation?
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never?
Never.
Alright.
Great, I'm gonna read it anyway.
Well, here you go. I promised myself I would stop donating for the sake of my wallet, but I really want this tofu run so bad. There you go.
Thank you.
Gosh, Donald, is that you?
And a little bit of a follow-up, Donald, just because JWR came in here and did that.
Yo,
There you go.
I love it.
Perfect.
Alright, have fun, guys.
Thanks. Alright, and we're zooming again. We're going for it. We're gonna try not to hit any of these cars. We're gonna launch off
I was
here.
gonna say, there's one section I'm interested to see how you do, like towards the end.
Are you talking
'Cause
about
that-
the falling cars?
Yep, and it depends on how your health is, you might not be able to make it last.
Oh no, I'll be fine.
Kid dies immediately.
Yeah, I immediately whiffs it. Okay.
No, Reggie's. No one likes space ducks. Go away. What a majestic approach.
Remember the Mighty Ducks cartoon where they had like it was like the ducks were like hockey players, but they had like high tech battle armor. They
Yes.
were so great. Yes, that was a good.
Tim Curry played the villain in that.
You're still on us!
Alright.
Yeah, whenever I do this, I stick to the left area, but there's also one section I'll occasionally slow down on because it's really hard to do dodge at full speed.
Yeah, it's
Don't let it bless me.
let's pray for no bike death.
Yeah, this is
RNG.
actually I got a few times. We want more than
People, get to 9K. Let's do it.
Yes, please let me end this meme game with a meme.
Yeah, because once he's done with both his runs, he's gonna uninstall the game live on stream if we reach 9K before then.
Can we please play some epic music
if we
while that
didn't have
happens,
enough
like this
problems.
little choir, like heavenly choirs of like.
Oh yes, I have just the thing.
Oh, good.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. We avoided those two. We're gonna have to avoid another two. We're slowing
I
down
was
there,
gonna
and
say
we
that
avoided.
last
We're good.
one. Okay, I'll say
That's a
that
very
last
heavy
one.
death section.
Yeah, that last one's you also you do this. But again, I play risky. Ha, I risk risky.
That was a very crazy taxi moment right there.
Hey, Crazy Taxi.
miss that game series, man. Maybe Sega will eventually.
Alright, it's time to see how you did today. Now let's take a look.
Here we go.
Time for helicopter memes. Helicopter memes. Oh yeah, you saw me play this part in Chris's campaign, but Jake's campaign is 20 times worse.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to arc. We're gonna try and arc things up, but the helicopter does not work with us, so we're gonna lose time. You always lose time here.
These guys
without fail. Okay, so
I was
we
gonna
need
say
to
the second section.
and I whiffed it. That's fine. Shoot it. Okay, we got it. I think we need, what did you say, 6 shots off of here?
It might be. It's been a minute, but it should. I believe
I also
it.
kind of
It
hide
should be
as best as I can. It's kind of annoying because we have to deal with all these guys as well. And Sherry is practically useless. Alright, cool. It's 3.
It might, like I said, I might be incorrect. I don't know the exact.
I want to say that's 4. Take a second to heal real quick. And then we're gonna run back out.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more than 6. Then again, like I said, I also do a different setup. I actually also use Shooting Wild Knife and grenade launcher, but I also have 24 grenade launcher rounds.
Yeah, I don't have the inventory space proper to be able to do that. Okay.
So
I think we've got one more.
Yeah, because I think mine is probably 6 with my setup, but your setup's a little bit different. But it is faster than killing all the like. In this section, they want you to kill all the enemies. They want you to kill all the enemies. It's better just to honestly just shoot the helicopter and kill them.
9. Okay, I think it's 10 shots.
It might be. Okay. I think, yeah, it is. It's probably different because the thing is shooting wild.
Oh, never mind. It's 11?
Maybe. I hope so. Unless it just wants to be stubborn, not like you. Oh, it don't like you.
Oh, boy.
Aww.
Oh, boy. What is happening?
Oh, boy. Oh.
Mickey, give me your energy.
Because I'm trying to think. Sticking key cards.
Oh my god, yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, the setup I use because the setup I use, it does 50% extra damage for firearm 3.
There we go.
Yeah, grenade launcher does 50% more damage with the mastery, and shooting wild does 50% more damage. So I have like 150% extra damage going in.
Man, I'll have to, if I ever return to this, and that's the biggest if of my life. I will. I'll make sure to have Shooting Wild.
Shooting Wild, probably also grind for grenade launcher and let the preview.
For sure.
But I was about to say, if you ever run Jake again, if I'm available, because I would like to stare.
Just stare at the pain and agony. All right, so there's a few different ways that you can do this. I have to do this the backup way because in practice I tried to do it the way that I normally do it and I got messed up. So we're gonna come up here and we're gonna hang out on this section right here. I'm just gonna try and kill these guys. Here we go. So we should be able to. We should be able to.
I'm taking that chopper out.
Hopefully you can hit the helicopter. The helicopter's a troll in this section because most of the time they'll target Chris and Piers.
Kind of making this
yeah,
up
it's also gonna hide behind these buildings a lot.
Yep. The thing is, the funny thing is, most of the intersection parts with Chris and Jake, Chris has the better section. Like it's easier. Jake really suffers. 7.
No. Hold up. Hold up. Come on. Come back. Let me take you out. I just need one more shot on it. That's all I need. Don't troll me. You troll me like this. Oh, I keep whiffing my shots. But yeah, this is where I lost all that time during practice. It's because of this chopper. This chopper section's terrible.
I'll say it's also RNG.
Want to show them how it's done?
Why does this seem terrible? The helicopter is RNG, where he'll fly. There's points where he'll fly to areas where you can't access him as Jake.
Yeah, like what it's doing right now. It's hidden, and it's coming back finally. There we go. There's our third shot. Excellent.
Yeah, it's literally RNG. ugly state. I think that again, that's more up for debate. Because one thing I've noticed over the years, RE6 has actually been getting a lot more people liking it as well.
I think it's just because it's a
over the
meme.
years.
Did you see
No,
the
there's
kind of
actually been people
helicopter they
that
sent
actually
after us?
like it.
And
Is.
a bird like
But
that
it
costs
is
around
it can
$15
it is a
million.
meme. I will say that RE5 and 6
terrorism
are
is
like
the
literally memes.
Maybe they have an oil baron
Like,
or two
straight
in their
up.
pocket.
They're almost like the rail shooters.
You know the country I was born in, people think
Oh
Uncle
no,
Sam
I've
caused
never
most of the
would
problems
have
in this
guessed.
world.
Yeah, sure. Everyone loves to blame America.
Yeah.
I'll say
for
before,
everything.
but like
We're
I said
not the
before,
best.
series
Look,
departure
these
from
terrorists
horror
have
is the
unleashed bioweapons
exact
on our
moment that
country,
Mecha
too.
Salazar
So the
comes
whole
active in
world's going to
RE4.
hell.
At
Yeah,
that point,
RE4.
things just go.
And you're the only one.
Yeah, things go bananas at that point.
Yeah, RE4 is literally the part of the series where it definitely lost a lot of the horror aspect. For sure.
Man,
Sorry, I was
everywhere
taking
you
a
Rep
look,
sip of
one.
there's more of these assholes.
How dare you? That's illegal.
Sucks being so popular.
But yeah, they tried something. Yeah, they did try something. Capcom likes to try a lot of things. And sometimes it's very questionable. The Rev 1's probably the part of where they kind of balance action or really well.
Yeah, Revelations 1 definitely did the balance of horror action beautifully, because I was scared in that game.
Well, I gotta say, with 4, it had legs to stand on with its brilliant game design and overall quality. It's just that 5, basically, that's what I've been told. 5 was pretty much like that neighbor that's trying to show you up on everything you do. Well, that's what 5 was to 4. It's like, oh, you have U3, we're gonna do U8, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. But you know, I'm just gonna add an extra blade on it and try to, you know, it's every single aspect from 4 has been transplanted into 5, and they're like, oh, let's just crank it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's just mainly co-op. 4's mechanics, at least for me, I don't care. I find the game really interesting.
Alright, come on,
Well-
Sherry, come on.
Even when I played.
Let's go, let's go.
Me.
Well, they didn't lean into the co-op aspect enough, in my opinion. If they really committed to it, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm getting a Mr. X situation.
Oh no! Are you getting that stun lock? Oh
yeah,
no, you
yeah. Okay, cool. We're out.
Feel
We're
my
out.
pain.
We're out. Let's go.
Yeah, those lizards, 120 FPS, they can continuously do a smog attack that will stun lock you and you just straight up die. It's so bad.
Yeah, this entire.
Actually, you can probably see. I would say you can see the tit monster over there that Leon killed. It's dead. You'll see it again with Ada's campaign.
Come on. Alright. What are we seeing again with Ada's campaign?
The Lepetitsa that Leon throws off the plane.
Ah, yes.
You'll be there.
Also,
What?
I remember seeing the Leon campaign and like on the airplane, and I feel like there was that monster that spreads the C virus gas, and like everybody inside of the plane gets infected except for Leon and Helena, even though they blatantly in the radius to be infected. But yeah, I was like, plot. Jeez.
Yeah, the thing is, if you fight that monster and if you go to the highest difficulty, if it sprays that gas and you're close, actually hell, even far away from it, it'll literally like kill you.
Alright, right now I'm just trying to kill as many of these guys as possible because they are going to hinder me in this section over here because they've got machine guns.
That, and I should also, you should also pay attention to the ones above you that Sherry can, that Sherry can run into. Because Sherry will sit there and try to kill him for like 10 minutes. But she tries her best.
Whoa, hello. I'm just trying to kill these chrysalids as fast as possible so I don't have to deal with them. Mutating, which is a really cool feature. Kill. Shit. Whoa! Hello. Jake's run, everything has to go wrong.
Yes, that's how it goes. Jake's run is always...
Okay, come on.
It is...
You just have to kick Sherry out of the way, that's fine.
She always just seems to be in the
Have you seen them
wrong
thighs?
place.
She got some good thunder thighs, man. She can take it.
She's fine. Alright, I'm also gonna see if I can try and find help as well.
So, as someone who's actually personally not played Resident Evil 6 before, what exactly is the plot here? What is going on?
Me.
Basically, Simmons, who's the antagonist of the game, wants Ada to be with him forever and ever. He ends up creating an Ada clone to achieve that, and creates the C, and then the Ada clone creates the C virus.
Because she's angry. Don't get because of all the stuff she did, including the clone.
Talking to.
Fair enough, then. Still a better love story than Twilight. Continue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did that do it?
And then at one point, Simmons sees Leon as like, homeboy. And then he's like, I should have never cloned her. Should have never cloned her. No one can beat the real one. And then that starts that fight. Chris gets angry at Carla for killing his team members when he got amnesia. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's Helena and Leon crashing the
It's
plane.
American.
It is. Oh, it's so convoluted. It's such a derpy story. But that happens. And then Chris basically saves Jake and Sherry towards the end of his campaign because Jake is the son of Whiskers. Because why not? He's the bastard child of this man. And he's like, you have antibodies. You can help with the Z-virus. Because at the beginning of his campaign, he injected himself with the same stuff that Dwall was injecting himself, like with the Z-virus, and he's fine. He just gained like superhuman strength. Which is why he's able to do cool stuff.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Like he didn't get infected. So they're like, we need you. U.S. government needs you for a vaccine, and this is where we're at here. And Ada basically ties the lovely knot of going to fight her clone and being like, no, I don't like that. You don't steal my identity. Then they try to reconcile with Leon with a love story because Leon and Ada in the same story have to slightly hold each other's hands and stare into each other's eyes as they're like, we'll eventually have sex, I guess, and or make up, and then Capcom throws it under the rug for like another 10 years.
That's actually an accurate description of this video game plot.
Exactly. I agree. Matthew Mercer does a fantastic job as Leon. I love his voice acting as Leon. It's so good. He also does a good prom in Fire Emblem. Super good.
I feel I know everything I need to know now. Thank you very much, Elvis.
You're welcome.
Basically, what's that? You won't date me? Well, I'm going to clone you
I'm going to clone you. Resident Evil. Isn't there a Flash game called Resident Evil? I think there is. It has something to do with
We are in a risky area right now.
Well, Leon is. Leon. RE6 Leon's like my favorite Leon. But I can go on because I'm clearly not a fan of Leon. I got my icon in every form I'm in.
Okay.
Hush. Did you? Oh, let's die. No.
Yeah, I died. I almost died. We're in risky area. I need to find health eventually.
There is an area where you can push with like all 4 people in first stage in this area. You can do it. Unless you already killed him.
And what is the tyrant type monster called in this?
It's called Nemesis. Not Nemesis. It's called Usana. Basically, they're like, let's do a test subject, and they wanted to do a test subject with the C-virus where he was one of the early test subjects of the C-virus. And basically, they were trying to see if they can get to where he would, like, whenever they lose a limb, he'll mutate the limb, which is what happens with some of the other enemies. Like, if you shoot them, he'll, like, mutate the arm and stuff. But, he didn't mutate, but he still kept all his, like, intellect. He kept, like, his thought process and stuff, so...
Fair enough. I'm just curious about when Umbrella is going to realize it is way too much trouble to make these tyrant models when the protagonist just...
Well, the thing is, it's not even Umbrella, it's Neo Umbrella that's doing this, which is a whole nother thing that's, like, supposed to be a reference to actual Umbrella for what they're doing, which is what Collins is doing. I have to disagree, I don't care for how they did RE2 Remake Leon. He's kind of too much of a wimp.
Watch out!
I mean, RE2 Remake Leon is like real fresh Leon before everything happens.
That's not wrong, but they literally made him
This game's never gonna end, is it?
like really dumb.
So I was able to find health, so we'll be good in a second, and we're almost at the end of this chapter too,
Well,
so I will also get a health boost there, hopefully.
Yeah, you should get full health. Luckily, this nothing bad happens. You should be able to.
Yeah, we're just gonna fight Chainsaw Boy again. We're gonna shoot him I think one full mag of magnum ammo, and he'll go down.
What will it take for you to take that beautiful hit with that one swinging construction thing, like the steel poles?
Let's hope it
What?
sticks.
Like, you know the, like when you get on the boat area and you
Yeah.
see that
Found us
little
another boat.
swinging, like what will it take for you to sit there and literally just take that hit?
Um,
You won't die, like you won't die, you're just going to die.
I won't take that hit. It's too risky.
Just saw some sort of light or something.
I understand it's more interesting to introduce newcomers, but I think they made him a little too dense, mainly.
Jesus Christ!
Apologies for the rapid clicking of this
Yeah,
joystick.
yeah, you're gonna have to. But I just feel like they kind of made him a little too dense for what they were. Like they were trying to make him more innocent, a little bit more naive, and they kind of like, similar to how the Sega kind of went with Knuckles, where they just made him stupid.
Ah, yes, Sonic. What was it? Sonic for the Switch? No, the Wii U.
Sonic Boom is what you mean.
Yes,
The
Sonic
Wii U
Boom.
version in the cartoon, where they literally made him dumb.
Me beat stick.
Big bulky guy. I shrunk. I don't know. There was that. I remember there was one joke in Sonic Boom where they're like Knuckles goes to read something. He stares at it for a minute. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can't read." And I'm like, "Excuse me." I don't know. How to
I
read
still
it, and I'm
think
like,
Sonic
"What?"
Adventure. I still think Sonic Adventure is the best one of that because of that one.
I agree. I love
Sonic
Sonic
Adventure
Adventure.
is legendary.
I agree. I love Sonic
I'm
Adventure.
sorry, I was paying attention trying to look for Ada.
Did you take a hit from that saw blade? Bruh. Sonic Boom game's absolutely god awful. The show is not that bad.
I played myself.
Knuckles was just too cool for school in Sonic Adventure.
Travis Willingham.
There we go. Okay, cool. Thank you, cutscene. All right. So what I was trying to do is there she is. There's
I don't
Ada.
know, but whoever
I was
they
like,
are,
Sonic Adventure 2 is
they just saved
good
my
too.
life.
I like Sonic Adventure 2. I like 1 a bit more though.
Over there. That's the rendezvous point.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
There's Ada.
Adventure 1 is janky. Yes, she is. Yeah, Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 are really janky.
Oh, Sherry.
Yeah, it's kind of a more, but yeah, the game's not.
Oh, by the way, we you stun lock Chainsaw Boy by just shooting his thick thighs.
I mean, the thighs, girl. Him and Sherry gonna compete for some thigh action. You only really have to, I shoot him like once or twice in most minutes. Unless there's like no hope where that man is like, I'm coming to kill you in your sleep today. I played Sonic Battle. Sonic Battle is really good. That is a fun game. I do enjoy that one. I used to be a huge Sonic fan, and then things happened, and then we got Forces, and Sonic 06. But that's another story.
Oh boy, Sonic 06. That
Sonic
is a good
06 is so fun to watch people suffer with. I love it.
Sonic 06
played it.
speedruns are they make me question.
Broken?
Yes, they are. I have
They
to
exist.
Wait, I'll keep going that way. All right. We're on the last chapter.
Last chapter, Mania. I'm not a big fan of classic Sonic personally, but Mania is definitely well designed.
Oh, Mania is an excellent game.
I wouldn't say it looks amazing, it
hell
plays
just
amazing, it's just not. But it's a great game.
They took our
It's better than
weapons.
Forces.
So,
there's our
I mean, not to interrupt the Sonic conversation.
No.
So this final chapter is basically going to be quick time, and
Hope the AI works with you.
yeah,
the games.
hoping the AI works with us. There's this section where we have to deal with a bunch of
Thanks.
battery shifts to be able to get to where we need to go, and then we're going to end up doing the exact same section from Chris, but we don't have to deal with chaos.
Yes. Also, I recommend, like whenever you see the checkpoint symbol pop up from when Cherry drops, restarts, it'll she'll start moving and be able to shoot the door faster. By the way, I recommend that. Remember,
Like
console
that?
names are. I'm watching the stream, so I don't know. I'll see in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that works.
But yeah, whenever whenever it appears, you can restart, and it'll be right there. You can also do that in chapter 1, where like in the helicopter, when Jake jumps over, you do that QT to get up, and you just restart right there, and you just appear right in the helicopter, ready to shoot Usanok.
All right, We don't have any health. I should be good for the health situation for the rest of this. Now that I think about it, I don't take any hits.
It's not that. This is not that bad. It's just more concerning if you're doing new game, because the last two snuck fights can be a little bit something.
Yeah.
Electricity
Dreamcast control
incubation chamber. To activate elevator, please attach reserve battery.
Reserve battery?
Where the
Yeah,
hell is
it's
it?
right over here.
Won't know till we find it.
This thing, this in particular.
Sherry.
Okay.
I hate Sherry's AI. I'm so excited for Ada's run. I've not
Guys,
even
they-
done this, and I'm like, oh, I need to play
Get
Ada.
more? Damn it.
You're almost there, buddy. RE4. We already did RE4. We did RE4 earlier because we're going in chronological order. So next will be 7 after we
That's hardly
finish
practical.
Ada.
You got no
RE6.
choice.
Oh boy, seven
Really,
is
there's
a
no other way
masterpiece.
up?
It is a great.
Well,
A 7, I feel, was like a really nice return to form in terms of like the horror. It was definitely
Not a
interesting with
good
the first person. It's the first person probably threw a lot of Resident Evil fans off, but
Throw out donations if you got any.
Yeah.
we got no new donations yet. However, I'm looking into the future now, and I see donations coming because I know all of you out there watching want to see this marathon continue with a delightful tofu run, and that will happen if we meet our incentive of $10,000. Not to mention, we do have that raffle going on, and there's 2 raffles actually. One for a PS2 Resident Evil Essentials bundle,
halfway
offered
there.
by the Level Best, and one for a Steam key for Resident Evil 3 Remake, offered by DDG. Now, you got to donate $5 or more, and make sure you select the reward on the donation page to be eligible for that raffle, but that can be yours. You toss in for this amazing cause. Once again, is the Bail Project, helping people out that are not in a place to help themselves. So,
Sorry, this area can get pretty confusing to try and get through.
Don't forget you can do that little thing to pop up and see where you need to go. I want to read this by Speaker Green. When I streamed this, we overdubbed Jake's campaign and it turned into a hunt across China for a pizza delivery before getting kidnapped by McDonald's. Okay.
What?
Pretty baller. I love it. Like I said, the RE7 thing is debatable. It's just not. I just don't care for it. I think it's very generic. Because I've played games kind of similar to that in like style and story. I was like, I'm bored.
Yeah, Sherry, what are you doing?
She does what she does things sometimes.
Okay, no, she's going the right way. For some reason, I thought she was going the incorrect
she
way. I was like,
jump
oh
off? Oh no, yeah, this is a bad thing. Sometimes the AI will actually not jump off, and it's super bad.
redubbing the story during speedruns is always a lot of fun. I did that once with my Mystic Quest speedruns. I'm more of an RPG speedrunner myself. But I turned the fairly basic and bland story of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and turned it into a boy's search for his grandfather who owes him $5.
Okay, we don't want that one. No, wait, shoot, I wanted that one. Well, now I gotta wait for it. That's the problem. You can stay away from me, sir. That's the one thing I don't like about this, is I always forget the routing here.
I'm having a good day watching this.
Alright, here we go. This is correct now. I apologize for that. Routing on this is very fudgy.
The thing is, this entire Jake's chapter 5 is extremely straightforward, but if you miss one thing, it's just a time loss. It truly is.
Honestly, I'm just losing all the time because I'm playing this campaign.
Just pure unadulterated
You're gonna
chaos.
message me later, it's like, I need like 2 hours of my life back.
God dang it!
Can I offer you some donations in this trying time, sir?
Yes, please. God.
Okay.
Read all the donations.
I am in
my
physical
God.
pain right now. I can't get this
No.
hour and a half and week that I put into this back.
Well, first off, we got a $5 donation from Sick Hype Train Choo Choo, and because I really love you guys, Smiles, thank you so much, Sick. And then we also got a $5 donation from Kakasora again. Hey Texan, I see you. Come on, chat, let's push that donation bar.
Oh, I went to the wrong area. Oh my god.
Thank you so much, Sora, for that $5. You beautiful. All y'all are beautiful.
Just put the slowpoke up now. Like I've accepted my fate. Come back here. I gotta wait for it to come here again. You stay away from me. Yeah, as you can see, it's very easy to mess Jake's run up because of little things. And I missed it. All right, do you have any more donations? Do you have anything at all? Please keep my mind off of this.
No, you suffer. You suffer good. Oh my god, I'm dying.
All I can say is Schadenfreude is good for the soul.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so we go over to G. We don't want to do anything else other than going to G.
Dirty, dirty G.
Ugh.
You got this, you got Fear is the run killer. No fear.
There's always in Jake's campaign. There's nothing but fear.
No,
I'm not joking.
The thing is, it's not even fear. It's crippling sadness.
Bro, when I was doing new game, I was sitting there going like, oh, check the donations, by the way.
Yeah, I love how William Birkin says, "G is my creation."
My creation.
And we also have this really bad thing where this thing's gonna stun lock you if you get too close to the electricity.
Oh, I love it. I love when that happens.
Unexpected power surge detected.
Yeah, and we do have a...
For evacuation.
Oh, go ahead, chat. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
First there's no power, now there's...
I was just going to say we had a $6 donation from, who can this be? Soulless Persona?
I enjoy this.
Crane might do the trick.
Thank you, Soulless.
Did Solus give a comment?
No
comment.
I'm right here. Yeah. I would donate more, but at the beginning of this marathon, I was like, I have some money, I want to save up. And then my car's like, you want to blow? And I'm like, yay! So.
Well, anything helps for this good cause.
It does, but I was like, I want to donate a little bit more. My car's like, hold on here.
And she can provide the snarky comments in person since she's right here.
Yeah, I know. I really appreciate them. They're keeping me alive during this.
Slowly keep your soul from being dwindled to madness in this campaign. You might want to unplug your keyboard. Or
No,
like
it's
your
fine. It's
mouse.
fine. Everything's fine.
I believe you, Texan. You are the Queezat's Hatteract of Resident Evil 6
Do you
run.
not like this sensitivity?
Did you not see me turn on a dime with Leon as I just breathed? Phyllis gave all her comments in rap 1. Of course, I give all my comments in every. Because I am a snarky person.
We're getting real close to a quick time event, so you're good to just keep throwing donations if you've got any.
I've seen this part of the speedrun.
It goes on too long.
You heard Texan chat. We're ready for some donations, so go ahead and throw them at me. I dare you.
And I hope y'all can understand why 9K at 9K for this donation, for like 9K donations, I'm going to uninstall this live on stream. It's therapeutic.
So what's in the future for your tech? What happens if you meet that 9K and this game goes down?
I'm fine. Hurry!
What game will you run next?
Anything but RE6.
And then there's me who's gonna be like, well, time to go. Because the thing is, I took like a year or two break from this game, and now I'm slowly getting back into running it again for PC. So I'm sitting there going like, oh, I remember like enjoying this, and I'm going back to speedrun again. I'm like, oh no.
If you want to know the next time that I'll speedrun this game, it's a meme on my channel, on my stream at this point, where I need to hit a specific goal, and I will do all chapters again. And all chapters, as explained before in Solus's runs, is playing the entire game in one sitting.
Actually, I tend to do that on my birthday. Just get a bunch of alcohol and some snacks. And
You would need it. You would need the boost to get through it.
It's extremely it's exhausting. I've only done it like twice,
So,
2 or 3
is
times.
that
And
giant
Wesker
cocoon
were born to
hatches?
probably
We're in trouble.
correct me, because I think I've only done it 2 or 3 times. I know he was there
just
for
a
them,
bit.
like for like the few I have done it.
Gotta get out of here.
But God, it's draining. And I have not done a new game version yet. I've only done new game plus so far. There is also a version of doing all runs new game edition, and
Why would you even want to play this game on New Game? Like, that's the real question.
Get out the right
to understand what suffering means.
I'll tell you this much.
I mean, if you want true suffering, do Jake New Game like this earlier this week for peace. If you want true suffering, do that.
I still need to watch that. That sounds like a good time.
Listen,
The sad part is, I hate it because I'm like a minute behind of my actual like
I was only
console
trying
time, and the only
Look,
reason I'm a minute
this is
behind is
over,
because it took
please.
it
Just
the
talk to
safe
Chris.
route on chapter
Knock down
1.
the barrel
I'm
of
like,
a
I hate
gun,
my life.
okay?
I hate everything.
My problem, not
So I
yours.
almost broke my record for that.
I think the best way that I can describe my my feelings towards this game is I love to hate it.
Get out of here.
Like I said, it has its moments. Like, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. Speedrunning it, which it seems like in any game I've ever speedrun, it's like, I really like this. I enjoy this casual. Let's speedrun it. Speedruns it. I hate this game. I hope it dies. It says every speedrun ever. So I can see that
If you
go
don't
on.
learn to hate the game you're speedrunning, are you even a speedrunner?
Exactly. Like, you literally, the best thing when people ask me, they're like, hey, for speedrunning, like, what's the best game to choose? Choose a game you love. Choose a game you absolutely enjoy. Cause trust me, you're gonna learn to absolutely despise.
By the way, Sherry's been dealing with these guys most of the time. I'm just kind of barely.
I don't know.
It's
You stare at
sporadic.
that wall for a good 5 minutes.
It's extremely sporadic how she decides to, actually be around. So, as you saw, she got stuck on multiple areas, which means
We're at.
which means Ada can only go perfect.
We do have another donation in if you'd like to hear it.
Go for it.
Absolutely. We got a $5 donation from Dionel N. Much loved all of y'all for doing this. Donated before when the level best was playing Dark Side Chronicles. This is my second donation so far. Keep it up. Keep this up, y'all. One love to all. One love to you. Thank you so much for that $5 donation.
Thank you for that donation.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
This is actually probably the most I was able to sit and actually read the comments and
I'm
like,
through with
watch
this.
the streams
Where's
because
the
I've been
exit?
so busy this weekend because of work and a bunch of other stuff. So it's been nice. It's been enjoyable.
All right, we're coming up on the second to last Ustanok fight.
Yep, and then
how are we doing on time?
you're at 1:30 basically, right? On
Oh,
my
good,
end.
perfect.
You're doing well. You're doing decently well.
I'm gonna die on Ustanok. I'm
Somehow-
calling it.
Dude, if you died to the melee, like during the melee thing with Ustanok, I'll laugh.
No, that's
Alright, you gotta
exactly
take
what's
this
gonna
fight
happen. I
somewhere
died
else.
once during practice, so
Oh my god.
Well, in the meantime, I have 2 pieces of information for everyone.
okay.
First off, the bid war for snack time, choose your food, is up. And that, of course, is referencing the tofu run that's gonna happen when we reach 10k. The options are anen tofu, uiro mochi, flan, konjac, or tofu. So, take your pick, donate away, it's for a great cause. And speaking of
Wait,
donation,
no, please leave me alone.
okay, I'm going away, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, G.
Don't worry,
No,
don't
continue.
no one about tofu.
And with that being said, right now, after conversion, give or take, and that was a couple donations ago that we did the math, but we reached, after conversion to Canadian dollars, $11,180. Here we're trying to reach 10k United States dollars, obviously. But I'm saying that
shoot.
because our previous record was $10,145 Canadian. So we beat our donation record already. And sky's the limit, so let's just keep them coming.
We'll go.
And let's reach 10k USD. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Hi. Hi.
As you
Hi.
almost
I messed up. I
almost
messed up the
messed
skill
up the
swap.
QTE. You almost messed with the QT too. You should be fine without the melee.
No,
bombs.
we're doing it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, all right. Wait, that's one slap.
Go.
Wait, you actually fight? Oh, I forgot about
Oh
that.
yeah, you
No,
literally
we're
mono
melee
a
fight now,
mono
boys.
man.
Thanks.
We're not doing power. We're not doing the palm strike because palm strike is kind of frustrating to kind of do. Jake's
Actual like hand to hand. You're doing the
Jake's hand to hand's a little fuzzy.
It's not, but you have to base it. The thing is, this hand to hand is actual hand to hand is a lot more powerful than just doing the 1-2 combo.
So this is a lot of. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, there we go.
As a first-time watcher of this, is he just kicking him in the?
I'm kicking him in the stomach and the face.
Okay, there you go.
Got him.
Oh yeah, stomach. Yeah.
All right, we're rapid pressing A now. This is it.
Do it!
Dude,
Yes!
Usanok challenged him to Fox Final Destination, no items.
Exactly, but it's Fire Edition.
That was actually really quick. That's the quickest I've ever been able to do that fight. So that's actual hype.
Hog. Let's go.
Let's go. Greetings from German Suplex.
Oh yeah, if there is a QTE that if you dodge like one of suplex him. For some reason.
Some kind of warehouse. There's gotta be a way
Everyone
to
needs to get donations in because we are about to hit the longest QT in this game so far. Get donations in. I want to hear hype. I can't see chat, but I want to know that there is hype in the chat for this QT.
Oh, we're gonna have hype for the absolute bit rate and the beautiful screen tear and frame rate drops that are coming up for this part.
Hype for screen tear. Let's go.
Absolute. Let's see some Omega Pogs. Omega Pogs.
Yeah, no worries, Hurry Board. I know most people that
some pog
think
champs.
they me.
And as G-Virus said, we got the bid war coming up for the tofu run. So it's also a good time to get your votes in for that. Let's do it.
And also, after this, you only have an hour and I want to say 20 minutes to get in for 9K.
So bad. Oh my
good lord.
Christ.
What's happening on the screen? I can't tell.
This game clearly cannot handle this.
The
game's
breaking.
the game
Photosensitivity warning, everyone.
It literally, it screen tears, the FPS drops, it's so bad. I've never seen anyone stream this part and actually look good. Like, no one
I'm gonna read a very important comment by the speaker green. He says, why are there no seatbelts or tethers? That is a very good question.
There technically
Why are there no seatbelts?
There technically is, because there's, like, some shipment stuff right there. I always found this, like,
not for
weird,
humans.
I felt like this is a weird homage to RE0, like last area, like Frostbite with Leech, like with Leech. At least that's what it feels like to me.
Okay, I'm not seeing any screen tear just yet, and I normally.
I was gonna say, I will say right now, you're beautiful in locations.
Yeah, it's going at jet speed, actually.
Why not? Why not?
Dude, Elon Musk can take notes from this.
To be fair, this is a facility that no one knows about, so they don't have to follow the rules. If people die, whatever, I guess.
Alright.
I mean, earlier we were right next to lava, like just sitting there staring at it, and we didn't die.
Didn't you notice that Usanok shares similar design to
Well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, the arm, the weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capcom reusing assets once again.
Oh no, Capcom reusing assets. That's such a new thing. Rep 2 raid mode, mostly RE6
Alright,
stages.
we're coming up on time the moment that the results screen shows.
Go.
Alright, we don't care about that. Alright, and that's time.
Let's go.
What was it?
136.41.
Nice! That's better than all of my practice runs.
Submit it.
GG.
No.
By the way, no, the funny thing is, I will say that my faster than my PC run that I have posted on speedrun.com.
All right.
So I took the time for that.
Are we gonna go for a quick break before we go to Ada?
Yeah, we're gonna take 15, and we'll come back with Ada for the final Resident Evil 6 run of the marathon. And as I said, quick reminder: 10K unlocks the tofu run. In the meantime, you can pick which flavor of tofu, or actually which food you want to be featured in the tofu run. The choices are tofu, kanjak, flan, uiro mochi, and anin tofu. So get those donations in. Let those donations speak for your hunger. And we'll see you when we come back from this quick break. Stay tuned.
Nice. But yeah, have you guys ever had flan? Flan's good.
Flan's pretty good.
Not actually.
Flan's great.
I'll say if it's done right. Flan is one of those things.
Oh yeah.
If it's not done right, it's nasty. But if it's done good, Carl.
But I hope they